Religion and God is one or two?
It's a whole complicated thing in my head. So.
Oh, I would be in so much of trouble if I said everything what I wanted.
കോളേജിലൊക്കെ പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ SFI ആയിരുന്നു, ഭയങ്കര നിരീശ്വരവാദിയായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ മുമ്പിൽ അമ്പലം ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ കയറൂലായിരുന്നു. ഇന്നലെ പോയ ഞാൻ അവിടെ പോയി ഇങ്ങനെ നിന്നിട്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്.
Do I talk about religion? Do I?
On papers, I'm a Christian with a subcaste, which I don't want to say it out loud. But at heart, I am an agnostic person.
If I have to brand it to a particular religion, if I have to say, I would say I'm a Christian.
I used to be a very devout Christian. Now I'm a seeker, a questioner. I don't know what to call it.
I'm more of a person who believes in logic and science. You may put me in the category of atheist.
I believe in. I'm a theist. I believe in a God.
I'm a Muslim.
Hindu. I'm a Christian Catholic.
I'm a Hindu.
Christian.
ഹിന്ദു ആണ്.
And I was confused for the longest part of my life. I was confused, but right now I'm even more confused. But I know one thing that I will get there, and I am seeking my way through it. So.
Yeah. I mean, if it's brought up, it's not something that I really just, let's talk about it and let's have some fights over religion and politics. It's not my first topic of choice.
No, because I think, there will be definitely each person thinks great about their religion. So probably if I'm sitting and discussing with somebody who is not from my religion, then I might make a comment and it might not be in the good interest of the other persons.
I openly accuse religion. There is nothing to talk about it. There is nothing to. The talking is done by the rest of the society. All I do is criticize it, and I love criticizing it.
Yeah, like why not? If there's scope for a conversation and not like not a fight, this conversation.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable enough in my stance now that I can talk to people.
And I never discuss religion with anybody. കാരണം I am actively into social work. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് more than preaching, വെറുതെ ഇങ്ങനെ പ്രസംഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നതിലും ഭേദം in deeds, in our acts, we should show the God's love. Not really, not always. Because for me, a word better than religion for me is always spirituality. So my spirituality is something very personal for me.
So I wouldn't talk about all religion. I would talk about the one that I believe in.
Oh yes, of course. You are discussing religion with me. Do I look uncomfortable? You are looking uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yes, very, very, very harmful. It is the poison of our. It is also the opium of our generation and the previous generations. Except that the real opium was banned and this is not.
Oh, I don't think so. You see, religion is a necessary concomitant to God.
Absolutely. I think there are different interpretations of religion that, as we can see all over the world, that's been taken and out of context.
I remember somebody telling me that religion was invented so that you can break it and then reach God, so I think it's where it is, it's right where it is.
If interpreted in the wrong way, it is very harmful. But most of the religions were founded with the idea of sharing, loving each other. But they have versions where, only you should love this kind of people and you should separate this. So that has been interpreted badly, very badly in this kind of, in the 20th century and 21st century.
If it is practiced the right way. If it is practiced the right way, it is not harmful.
പലപ്പോഴും ഇപ്പം നമ്മുടെ ചുറ്റുപാടും നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് റിലീജിയന്റെ പേരിലാണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ വഴക്കും ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളും സമൂഹത്തിൽ. അപ്പോൾ അത് കാണുമ്പോൾ വളരെ സങ്കടം തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്.
Yes, 100%.
Actually, not the concept of religion that's harmful. It's how each person takes it and uses it to harm others. In some ways, I feel it is a man-made thing. In my belief, in my Christian belief, I feel it is not man-made. It is God.
Yes, I do believe it was man-made.
Absolutely. We needed obedience, right, in some way. So we need to have some kind of leader. I don't know. Yeah, I do think it was man-made.
I don't think like man made it up. Man just discovered it and gave it a name. That's it.
I do. I think all our interpretations are obviously man-made. So, of course, a lot of the customs and all the things that come about are obviously man-made. For sure. But do I think God is something we invented? No, I don't think that.
I think so. To bring the society, to control the society or put some kind of regularity, the religion was made.
ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷൻ വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് മാൻമെയ്ഡ് ആയിട്ട് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്.
യെസ്, ഐ തിങ്ക് പണ്ടൊരു ആൾക്കോ ഒരു കൺവീനിയൻസിന് വേണ്ടി ഉണ്ടാക്കി തുടങ്ങിയ ഒരു ഐറ്റമാണ് റിലീജിയൻ. പക്ഷേ എന്താ പറയുക, ബിലീഫ് ഇൻ ദ സുപ്രീം പവർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഗോഡ് ഇസ് ദെയർ.
Yeah, religion is man-made. I mean, every religion is man-made. Like man sets the rules, says that this is this. I think it's a way to control society.
പിന്നല്ല, ഒരു നമ്മുടെ കുറേ ആൾക്കാർ മുതലാക്കാനോ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടാക്കിയ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും വിശ്വാസത്തിൻ്റെ പേരുണ്ടാക്കിയതായിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോൾ അത് വെറും വേസ്റ്റായിട്ട് മാറിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക.
Religion is very much man-made, and it's like this parasite you grow at your home. It's like this wound in yourself that you keep on harming yourself so that it doesn't heal. It's like this festering fungal infection that eats you up slowly, but you are comfortable with it because it's fate.
It does.
So my religion is Islam, and Islam is not what it's really made out to be. It has nothing to do with that.
I've had a lot of trouble with the verses in the Bible that speak not against homosexuality, but have, sort of implied that.
Speaking of homosexuality, I'm digressing. I'm not defending any religion or anything. But you see, either the concept that homosexuality is part of our genetic makeup is correct, or the theory of evolution is correct. You can't have both.
It depends. It depends. So I wouldn't want to put out my views on that right now because it's a very dicey thing. I was born to a Catholic family. I became a believer. So there are rituals of the Catholic which I don't believe in. Prostrating in front of an idol is not something that I believe, but that's man-made. You can't contain God to an image.
If it's somebody who's really not even listening to me and just getting agitated and I don't think I'll bother.
I mean, if it's a position where I have to, like, I will go as far as I need to, but I will not try to convince someone else that they should believe what I believe. It's not possible. I don't explain myself in terms of religion. So to defend myself, I wouldn't defend myself. I don't need to.
കൂടുതലും മതത്തെപ്പറ്റി എനിക്ക് വലിയൊരു പിടിയൊന്നുമില്ല. ഭഗവത്ഗീത ശരിക്കും വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിള്ളേരുടെ ഭഗവത്ഗീതയിലായിട്ട് ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടൊന്നുമില്ല.
Gods. Actually, gods, even Jesus Christ, I have found different faces. കാരണം ഒരു ആഫ്രിക്കൻ്റെ ഉള്ള ഒരു ജീസസ് ക്രൈസ്റ്റ് ടോട്ടലി ബ്ലാക്കും അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റാണ്. സോ ടു ഈച്ച് കൺട്രി ഐ ഹാവ് ഫൗണ്ട് ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് ഫേസസ് ഓഫ് ജീസസ് ക്രൈസ്റ്റ്.
I think gods as we portray them are really attractive. They are hot.
Like this chiseled jawed Jesus, like it has the handsome Krishna, and No, I think it's easier to like worship good-looking people. You know?
Absolutely.
Not really. Obviously, it's a human being's a portrait. This thing, so they cannot look weird, or they cannot look They should be sellable, right? The pictures.
I don't know. I think it could be anything.
No, I don't think it's like that. I don't think I'm gonna look at God and he's gonna be attractive, because I don't think God is gonna look like a human, but then I don't know.
What would it matter? It's not their physical attraction that draws you to them. It is what they have said. It's what their teachings.
നോ അങ്ങനത്തെ തോട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിട്ടില്ല.
I don't think so, because the Bible itself doesn't describe Jesus as a handsome person. In the Bible, it's mentioned. So I believe these are all portraits, because something beautiful is what attracts a person. So it might be just man-made.
I hope so. I mean,